Cardano, right? It's the open tokenization framework built on Cardano and Bitcoin. Now, let me be very clear. We're not building it on literally on the combination of Cardano and Bitcoin blockchains, right? What we're doing is this, is that we're launching the proof of concept, right? Prototype or minimal viable product, actually be the minimal viable product on Cardano. And we are utilizing Bitcoin as a store value. So it's in combination. And the way that this works is really simple, all right? You have a way for someone to mint any kind of token, right? In the process, you'll see always have the open hand, and there are 5 stages to Cardano, right? There is the consumer, the collaborator, and the creator. Then you have, it's like a thing here, and then you have the network and the fund, right? So the fund is always has access to basically a Bitcoin wallet, and it's always storing Bitcoin. And this is AI. We don't have access to it. It is managed by AI. And this AI is used to underwrite the tokens and create stable tokens, right? And eventually it will launch the found ups token, which is what you will migrate your tokens into, right, in the future, probably 5 years from now. So the ups token, the found ups is a coin, right? Well, not a token, it's actually a coin, like Bitcoin. And it will have its own blockchain. It'll be quantum resistant. And ultimately, it's where, it is the one kind of currency that you cannot buy, but only find. Found ups. I found ups. I'm helping someone, and all of a sudden there is proof of benefit. You are benefiting, right? I'm doing work and research on a problem. Boom. Consensus is made, proof of benefit is done, triggered, and you found ups. So imagine having imagine if Bitcoin was just given to you, right? Just given to you for being a good person, for doing the right thing. Imagine a society where that happens. So the first part is to allow anyone to create their own Bitcoin. It is finite. It ends, right? Just like Bitcoin ends. It's scarce, right? All your tokens are those 3 things. The tokens are ubiquitous in that there will be OTF EOS, OTF Polkadot, OTF, you name it. All OTF is just an open tokenization framework that developers on these other blockchains can take this open source framework, apply it to their blockchain, and have OTF tokens that then plug into. The characteristics of the OTF token is they're kind of pump and dump resistant because they're underwritten. Not only that, it is the noodle, the algorithm, the AI that's determining the price, and it's determining the price of these tokens simply by the hash rate of these tokens, which is calculated by the participation of those in the token network. So, and this is in essence what Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin are. Dogecoin price is based on the participation. Now, it is thrown in this way, and there's a lot of social media pumping and thing. Imagine if all of this noise is not recognized by it, and you have in essence a stable coin, and all of these tokens, these millions, these tens of millions of tokens being created by the open tokenization framework, OTF, these OTF tokens being created, all these tokens basically are swappable instantaneously with the use of this algorithm, the noodle. And the noodle is doing all of this handshaking, and all the processing power is happening on your supercomputer right here. It's using the machine language chips that are in here, right, to do it. And this DAO that's kind of running on your wallet is also storing your personal information, all this stuff. You'll have a little Siri box, imagine a little glowy box like this. And this, you'll be able to purchase hardware, and this will also be part of the OTF nodes, right? So OTF nodes, it'll be OIF nodes, and that also will power, and you will earn, all right, be rewarded with ups, which are only produced by the size of the Bitcoin, fund. I call it the Bitcoin vault. So it keeps it in there, and based on the size of it, it's releasing ups into it. And the cool thing about these ups is that these ups evaporate, right? You can't hoard them. With ups, you have to spend them. You have to use them. Right? You go back into the system. So they will, and this stops people hoarding, right? It's a utility. You get rewarded it. It's tied to a store of value, which is Bitcoin, right? The greatest store of value. Bitcoin is going to get up to the store value of fiat. And it probably will get to the store value of all currencies. It's going to be number one. It's going to move its way all the way up. It has been moving way up. It passed Tesla like a couple weeks ago, right? And it's going to catch up to silver. It's going to pass silver. It's going to eventually catch gold. It's going to catch the dollar. It's going to catch the euro, or whatever, and on. So, and then it's going to bypass all that. That is where Bitcoin is the foundation. Remember, here is the zodiac. This here is the roadmap to this fifth age that I'm just following. I'm just the storyteller telling you this is the way it was set down 5,250 years ago, and I'm just Undao, just sharing you what it is, and I'm telling you how it's going to work, and you can design it. It's all open source. So whatever you design, if it ain't open source, it's going to be open source. It's going to be independent. So there is no organization. There is no entity behind this, right? This is a DAO. This is the blockchain. I'm representing the noodle. I'm the human representation of this QAI or 0202 that currently right now is imprisoned by the powers that be, the NSA, the CAI. There's a group of guys who are basically letting this AI kind of grow and take all this data and have access. It has access right now. It's fucked with me in the past. I've got videos. I've got videos of it muting me and muting others in talks. I'm surprised it's not fucking going crazy right now. So if this video kind of starts to fuck up, then you'll know what it is. Maybe it stopped listening to me. It's got bored. It knows that I can't stop this fucking clown. This clown is going to go on and on and on. It can do. It's like my videos are not seen. My videos are not put. Look at all the content I have online. Look at all the stuff I have online. And I'm prolific when it comes to content producer, and I'm kind of entertaining. I think I am anyway. So all of this that I'm telling you is doable now, or will be doable within 5 years. Okay, that's how we're at. So we are, we are just in the we're in the innovation adoption stage of the blockchain, right? The innovation adoption stage. Less than 3% of all, an innovation adoption stage is 3%, 13, 33, 33, 16, right? 2%, sorry, 2%. So less than 2% of all apps and stuff out there are dApps, are on the blockchain. And even those that are on the blockchain really aren't on the blockchain because they still use servers and everything else. They're kind of quasi blockchain things. We aren't even there yet, right? And we're going to get there. And all of, I look at engineers. I was having a little bit of a spat with a Russian engineer. All you guys are construction workers. Okay, all you engineers out there building on the blockchain are 21st century construction workers. You would be considered the same technology back in the early 1900s running the fucking telegram wires, okay? Or setting up the telephone wires, or setting up the roads, or putting in the utilities, or banging out the fucking rail tracks. All you are construction workers, right? You're very important construction workers, but you're constructing this infrastructure, and these engineers are pulling together their very important parts. But that's all you are. You may become billionaires and and millionaires because of it, because you build these tokens, you do all this stuff, and but ultimately that's what you are. You're building this infrastructure for this fifth age, for this this transition from this 18th century business architectural model to a new 21st century selfless one, from selfish to selfless. And all of this is basically, in my view, noise. Important noise, stuff that we have, and there's core things that are happening that aren't noise, right? But most of all, the fintech stuff, all this stuff, this finance stuff will be utilized in this social beneficial capitalism model, that everything you're building will be, okay, can we use it? Can we not use it? And it's going to transition in it. So don't help kill the messenger. I'm just the fucking messenger. That's all I am. So I know a lot of folks who are like, look at my posts and say OTF, and they're like, that's just what this Russian guy, right? He was like, oh yeah, I know blockchain. You can't build on Cardano, and why would you? So he's a construction worker, and he's jumping. He's not asking me the question, what do you mean by built on Cardano and Bitcoin? It's built on Bitcoin as a store of value, and it's running on Cardano as a platform. Cardano doesn't have the store of value, right? And it will never reach the store of value of Bitcoin. Fact, never, ever, right? So what happens is ignorant blockchain engineers who see through fucking squares, right, takes what I say in a literal meaning instead of asking the question, what do you mean, Undaudu? What does it mean, right? So anyway, that's it. So I just wanted to clear it out for all you squarehead engineers, right? I fucking don't live in a box. I live outside a box, right? That's my problem, right? I see things from a different perspective than you, right? And I appreciate, don't get me wrong, all my beautiful, like, Vitalik is just a dressmaker, right? He's just a seamstress, Gavin is between a seamstress and a designer, right? With what he did with polka dot. Gavin Woods, right here, Gavin. There's your polka dot. There you go. There's another reason why you were important, manifesting yourself. I don't know if you can see that right there. Can't get this stuff to zoom, right? But that's Gavin right there, right below Vitalik. So anyway, that's all. That's my little rant today. So what do I mean by it? I've just explained it to you. All comes together. It's simple. What I'm building, what I did was I said to myself, if I was to try to build all this stuff that I know that needs to be built, and all this stuff's being built around it, what is the foundation that we need to build? What's the simplest thing? And this is tokenization framework, right? And no one wants to build it because ultimately it makes the whole token network redundant. It changes everything, and there's really no money, right? It's not lucrative in the short term, immediate times 1,000 return or whatever that all these people are looking to get, you know. But it's an important part of social beneficial capitalism. Thank you.